Hey everybody, Popcan Dan back. I don't have Redbeard with me today. I'm back at the back of the hotel slash general store from the 1850s. And yeah, I'm gonna try, you know what? I wanted to try the backyard now. I hadn't tried that yet. So I'm gonna swing the detector here today, see what we get. One thing I was gonna mention, the cool thing is, when you're good to people, good things happen. I'm just going to explain this. I got a permission here a little while ago, and I showed up, and the gentleman was pretty nice, and he was letting me detect this property, and I found a pocket watch. And I figured, you know what, it'll be good for him. It's on his property, it's something sentimental. So he decided, yeah, I'll keep it. And he was very happy that I was happy to give it to him. I didn't have an issue with that at all. The other neighbor next to him said, hey, you want to detect my property? So I said, sure, I'd love to, thank you. I found a pocket watch on his property as well. I gave that to him. He was super happy. What happens? Good things happen. Good things start to spread. The word spreads in this town. Somebody else says, hey, you want to detect my general store? Absolutely. We find a really nice token from the general store from the turn of the century. We gave it to the landowner. She was super happy. That was in the last video. Guy across the road. So the landowner says, why don't you detect my actual house now? So one permission now became 4. Then I have the gentleman on the other corner says, he starts talking about his property, and I can tell he's on the brink of saying, do you want to detect? He hasn't said it yet, but I can tell I think he wants to see what's on his property. And then the person that owns this property had actually mentioned to a farmer down the road, whose farmer's like from 1850s as well, why don't you have him come down and detect? And the farmer's like, oh, I'm not 100% sure. But she's trying to get the farmer's permission for me to go on their property as well. So when you're good to people, it resonates around. And one permission here in this town suddenly became 4, and it's soon could very be well 6. So that's a good little learning lesson. You know what? Be truthful, be honest when your permissions about your intentions on the property. And if you find something you think the landowner will like, don't put it in your pouch and keep it, man. Pass it over, pass it over. It only spreads and you get more permissions. The word spreads, you become, you know, your name becomes great. So there you go. It's a good little lesson. I'm going to start swinging and we're going to see what we find. All right, so this is a nice start. We got a King Eddie 1940 penny in the garden. In the garden, we got 1940 in the garden. Not bad, not bad. Good start. Okay, so Redbeard and I were here last time, and we were discussing this. It's funny because he went over this spot the last time, and he got a large cent. He got that token for the general store. But when we were discussing, we were saying, you know, sometimes if you go over the spot again in the opposite direction, you find other stuff, because sometimes where you're swinging and the way you're going, it may not always, you may not catch that signal. So I came in the opposite direction he was coming the last time here, and probably maybe a 1.5 feet away from where he got the token and the large cent. I just plucked a beautiful 5-cent 1924. Let's see if it's, I'm not sure if it's going to focus or not. 1924, 5-cent piece, King George. Nice little coin for sure. So yeah, it's you know what? I don't give out much advice because I'm always taking advice when I metal detect. But that's one thing I will hand out, especially with Redbeard. It said always go back in the opposite direction. The way you detected. From where you detected, go back at it from a different direction, and you always seem to find stuff again. So that's a great advice. Thank you, Redbeard, and look what I got. All right, this one is for Jersh at Jersh's Metal Detecting. It's about time I did one for you there, buddy. Guess what I got? I got a Wheatie, if you can actually see it. It's there, it's there. There it is. There it is. That one's for you, Jersh. Enjoy. So once again, right where Redbeard had gone over, I feel bad. I'm not trying to show him up or nothing, but this he told me do this. He said, go back where we've already been, but go back in the opposite direction. I just did that again. And you will not believe what I just found down in the hole. I have no idea. I know what it is, but I don't know what kind it is or what the history is on it. But we're gonna go in the hole together. I'm gonna show it to you, all right? Hang tight. So check this out. Check this out. I haven't pulled it out of the hole. Take a look at that. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if is it like an old school hunting arrowhead. When I say old school, I don't mean native, but because it's metal. It's a metal, but I don't know. Is it ornate? Is it from some kind of fence, or is it a? I have no idea. It is so cool. That is insane. Okay, this is insane now. This is not a joke. So right beside the hole that I found that, whatever it is, arrowhead, some kind of hunting arrowhead, I actually had to cut a hole, butt up against that next hole because I got another signal. And it looks like I actually have a coin spill here. And I think it might be silver. I'm not sure. Let's wait and see, okay? Let's do this together. We're gonna do it live. I just kind of uncovered a part of it, so let's do it live and we're gonna pop it together. Here we go. So check this out. Look at this. 1, 2. Not even. What are we looking at here? Oh, it's American. It is American and it's definitely silver. And what's the date I'm looking at? 1952. Bam! Look at that. I know, sorry folks watching this. I shouldn't be rubbing it as hard as I am. There it is, 1952 silver American quarter. That's the first one. We got another one down here. Oh, we got a Canadian. How about that, eh? Canada and the United States right next to each other. And this one is, well, let's see for starters who's on the back. Okay, we got Edward. We got Edward, so it's definitely silver. So let's try to find the year. I gotta rub it lightly. Let's not get too crazy with the rubbing, but I'm super stoked, by the way. 19, what does that say? I'm trying to, I think it's 1943. 1943. Holy jumping. Nice. So how about that, man? What do you say? Look at that. Oh, 1952 American quarter, 1943 Canadian quarter. Both silver. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oops, my bad. We have another one. I had just scanned over with the pinpointer one more time and another one popped out here. And there might even be more. I'm not even sure. This one looks... What do we got here? We got a King George. Another... Looks like another 5-cent King George. My other one was 1924. And I'm looking at, on this one, wow, the date's, hold on. The date is worn on this one, I think. Yeah, give me 1 second here. Let me just pause it. Okay, got it sorted out. 1922. Nickel, King George nickel. Beautiful, right in the same hole. I gotta go back and look again. There might be more. I can't make this up, man. 1952 American quarter. 1943 Canadian quarter. I got a penny out from there. I can't really read the date. It doesn't look new. I think it might be 40s. I just cleaned the hole again. Check this out. Early 60s dime. I'm having trouble. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read it. But I can see the 1960 in there. I just can't focus to get the what that last number is, but it's definitely definitely another silver. That makes 3 silvers in this hole and a penny. Sorry, and that 1922 nickel, Canadian nickel. And I think there's something else. What a spill! This is insane. Okay, one more time I'm going to recap what I just pulled out of this plug. Insane. That's the only word I can use. 1952 American silver quarter. 1943 Canadian silver quarter. Early's 1960 Canadian quarter, which I can't read. I have my glasses on. I do this every time. 1922 Canadian nickel, and a 50s penny, which was kind of over to the side, which I don't know if that was actually part of that clump or not. But 5, imagine that, 5 in one hole. That is a spill. 3 of the 5 are silver. I absolutely love it. I love it. Sorry, Redbeard, I'm taking all the coins back here. All right, so I was down in the back. I didn't get much luck, so I came back up to the side here where we were getting all the coins, and I started to bushwhack a little more, get a little more into the shrubs here, and it paid off. It definitely paid off. Let me show you what I got here. Yeah, another one, a lantern, the lantern turner part. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. That's the 3rd one I found now. I found all 3 of them. No, 2 this year and 1 last year. Very neat. Very neat. Nice find. I got to do a little more bushwhacking here. I think we're missing a lot of stuff. All right, everybody. So I'm finished up here at the hotel / general store. Great day. Another good day. The lawn right behind me, that whole grassy area there, is just producing coin after coin. It's a great lawn here, and I went down in the back behind that old shed there, and all I was getting was trash, tons of trash. I'm sure there's coins back there, but man, it was hard trying to find anything. So this is a good spot. And so landowner Paul, whose house in the last video I was at over there, he stopped in to see me. He knew I was here, and he stopped in to see me, and he just told me something really cool. Just down the road that way was the first hotel in this town, which I think was even pre-1850s. And he said the guy that lives there now, the landowner, he talked to him, and he said he's more than happy to have me over to detect that property as well. So man, I don't even know how many permissions I've got now here. I've got definitely 5 solid permissions with 2 more pending. All because you're being a nice guy here in town, and you're finding stuff for people, and you know, you're being generous and you're being honest, and that really pays off tenfold. You know, I gave away 2 pocket watches, and Redbeard gave away the token to the woman whose great-great-grandfather opened this general store. And it pays off, man. Being good to people, you know, you be generous, and people are generous to you in return. So I'm gonna be in this small town for I don't know how long now with the amount of permissions I got. This is gonna take me well to the end of the year. So hey, Popcan Dan signing off. Enjoy metal detecting, fill in your holes, and folks, be good to one another. That's what this hobby's all about. We're supposed to be good ambassadors for that, all right? Take care.